Basambarak. Hi. Tracy, hello. Mi sijajua kurudisha hii kitu back to normal after I put it this way. The 1 hour for the night is here. Engineer Bella, hello. The short man. Hi. I'm opening my YouTube and the three things I'm seeing ni Nitaamini, Bloomberg, and soul music. I guess those are the things I actually watch on YouTube. Especially Bloomberg. I'm like, Bloomberg TV is live. It's Thursday, so yeah. If you're a trader, you know. So what am I looking for? Karaoke music. Karaoke. Okay. Yeah, part of training my voice is part of who I am, because apart from the many things I do, I also like singing, and I pray that this year 2026 I really pursue the whole singing thingy. If you want to sing with me, you can just request. I'll be happy to have people. You can just request to join on these guests, whatever's, and then you can suggest a song that you want to sing and we can sing together. For me, I have a million. I love singing. Like, I love singing. So I make time for the things I love. I make time for my videos on YouTube, like it's acting. I make time to make the scripts and also to like practice the scripts and do the acting. I make time for my business, to make the products, to market the products, to deliver the products. And I make time even for music because I find music relaxing. So I intentionally make sure I practice as often as possible, like every alternate day. I also make time to work out and I make time to be a mom. Basically, I make time to have a life. So if you want to sing with me, niambie too. Just join and let us sing. I'm wondering which song should we start with? I have like an hour here, or 2 hours. I'm wondering what should we start with? Suggest a song. Najua the first song inakwanga the song that sets nini. I'm thinking I look for 1990s music. I don't know. Niambieni. And guys, follow me. I'm trying to get to 10K. I'm at 8K. Which song do we start our karaoke night with? Guys, niambie, which song? Tuanze wimbo gani? There's the ones I can see hapa ni Goodness of God, Perfect by Ed Sheeran, Hallelujah, Stuck with You, You're the Reason, Always Remember Us This Way, All of Me, Easy on Me, My Heart Will Go On and On, Pretty Little Baby, Someone Like You, Golden, 1,000 Years. Suggestini moja, ni mingi. Shida ni kwa kuanza. Where do you start? When We Were Young, Halo. Okay, where do we start? I'm also having some hot water with some salt. Good for the throat. Also good when you're having a bad digestion. If you want to come up, just request. Mimi sina shida. We can be as many as possible and we can just have a nice fun night. And tulale tu tukiwa happy that we were part of something cute and pretty. Cool Kid. Hi, Cool Kid. Nimefungua ikiwa hivi platform because I want people to join and we can sing together. But let's try still the one. Let's start because we have to start somewhere at the end of the day. So let's start somewhere. Oh, on YouTube, there's no one live. You can also follow me on my YouTube. It's the same. Elise and the Great. It's Elise and the Great on YouTube.
You'll be unrecognizable by Christmas. You in? So
So we have the first song. Am I ready? Let's see. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way. We knew we'd get here someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it, but just look at us holding on. Still together, still going strong. Still the one I run to, the only one I belong to, still the one I want for life. Yes, Mark. Return of the Mark by Mark. I don't understand. Is it a song called that? I usually really hate like the first 5 songs because your voice hides unajua tujafanya warm up zile warm ups nasikia ufanye so the first few songs zinakwanga ni hizo practice tu ziko tu peke yake, you know. Nataka ipande lijae watu, nataka kila mtu aimbe wimbo yake. Ni mwaka mpya, tuanze tu na psych, and then we try to maintain that psych in everything. That psych in our parenting, that psych in our personal lives, in our businesses, in our jobs, in our spirituality. Hiyo psych. Psych mingi. Oh, someone joined my YouTube. Hi. Today we are having karaoke night for the 1 hour that we are live. We found a song and then tukaanza kuongea. I'm thinking we need to find something simpler. Still the one is a good song, but I don't find it like it's a good song to start the karaoke night. Which one would you people suggest? Suggest a song, let us sing. It's just 1 hour and then we go to bed. Brenda, hello. One hour before bed. Oh, I found a song. Najua the best thing about myself ni ati sinanga aibu. Thank you, Brenda, for the like. This one we can do. This one we can perfectly do, Sindio. This one I think we can all do. Sarah, thank you for following me. Standing ovation. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You look so damn right now. Standing outside my house. Trying to apologize. You're so ugly when you cry. Please, just cut it out. And don't tell me you're sorry, 'cause you're not. Baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught, but you put on quite a show. Really had me going, but now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing, that was quite a show. Very entertaining, but it's over now. Go on and take a bow. Grab your clothes and get gone. Get gone. You better hurry up before the sprinklers come on. Girl, I love you, you're the one. This just look like every run. Please, what else is on? Don't tell me you're sorry, cause you're not. Baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught, but you put on quite a show. Really had me going, but now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing, that was quite a show. Very entertaining, but it's over now. But it's over now. Go on and take a bow. And I lost the line. Best life goes to you for making me believe that you could be faithful to me. Let us hear your speech. Oh, how about a round of applause? A standing ovation. But you put on quite a show. Really had me going. Now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. That was quite a show. Very entertaining. But it's over now. But it's over now. Go on and take a bow. I was singing "Take a Bow" by Rihanna. I know I didn't sing it well, but I'm a bit distracted because I'm on live. I'm trying to sing. I'm trying to give you people attention. But yeah, that happened. Take a bow. Thank you for thinking I sing beautifully. I feel like I need to practice a lot. I feel like my voice has a long way to go. But I know in life, when you want anything, if you give it attention, you eventually get there. Ama? Let's sing this very old song. I used to like it when I was younger. It's called Jar of Hearts. It's by Christina Perry. I don't know if anyone knows it, but it's quite a nice song. Ninja Boy. I know I can't take one more step towards you, 'cause all that's waiting is regret. Don't you know I'm not your ghost anymore? You lost the love I love the most. I've learned to live half alive. Now you want me one more time. And who do you think you are? Running round leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from this ice inside your soul. Don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? I hear you're asking all around. if I'm anywhere to be found. But I've grown too strong to ever fall back in your arms. I've learned to live half alive. Now you want me one more time. And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your job hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. Don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? It took so long just to feel alright. Remember how to put back the lights in my eyes. I wish I had missed the first time that we kissed. 'Cause you broke all your promises. And now you're back. You don't get to hold me back. And who do you think you are? Running on leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, and tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from this ice inside your soul. Don't come back for me. Don't come back at all. And who do you think you are? Running around, leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. Don't come back for me. Don't come back at all. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Yeah. Yeah, you've had it before. It's a very old song. I think it dates back to, I don't know, 2000 or something. It's an old song, but it's a lovely song, like for voice training and stuff. Oh, now they just keep bringing them and we keep singing them. Okay. I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hate to turn out of the blues uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, couldn't fight, but I hope to see your face and hope that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said that sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. You know how the Time flies only if we were born and raised in the summer rays, bound by the surprise of our glory days. Couldn't say. I hope this. I got lost. I was looking at the screen. Let's wait for the chorus. It is over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries, no cares, regrets and mistakes, their memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this could taste? Don't ruin the song. I'm not a professional singer. I just like singing, so I'm just having fun. I'm sorry I don't meet your standards. If you can do better, do better. It takes time, yeah? Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Do you know what it takes to actually be able to hit notes like Adele? It takes a whole level of, I think, you know how you're told to do like voice training and really, really practice? It takes a lot and a lot and a lot. Pro Studios, don't, what a crap. Hey God, the things I hear as I go live. God have mercy. But I try. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't even say hi to the people I'm co-hosting with. Hi. Hi, Luck, and hi, I don't know, the other person. Hi. We're actually on a challenge. Uh, Shakim, hi. PB, hello. Someone had told me to sing because we're like doing a karaoke night.
Yes,
Mm-hmm. How are you? How are you, Lucky?
how are you? Do you want to talk more?
Oh. We're just having a karaoke night, and then I was prompted to co-host, so I just clicked like co-host, and I was like, let me just finish what I'm singing and then get to interact with you. How is your evening? How is your new year? Where are you from? Yeah. Hmm? Queen Dota, hello. Seemingly, I'd really want to interact with my co-host, but I cannot hear them, so I continue because I have a whole hour to do this. So the other one, you said what? Mm-hmm. Dandelions, really? It's been a minute. I don't even remember the notes for dandelions. Let's see. Let us see.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom custom statuses to organize my progress.
I'm in a field of dandelions. Let's see if I can remember it. Maybe it's the way that you. No, I missed it. I missed the note. The open. Maybe it's the way that you say my name. Yeah. Maybe it's the way that you say my name. Maybe it's the way you play your games. But it's so good. I've never known anybody like you. But it's so good. I've never dreamed of nobody like you. And I've heard of a life that comes once in a lifetime. And I'm pretty sure that you were that love of mine. 'Cause I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you'll be mine. Mine. And I see forever in your eyes. I feel okay when I see you smile. Smile. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. Praying to God that one day you'd be mine. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. All of the time. I think you are the one for me. 'Cause it gets so hard to breathe. I don't know the last time I had it. When you're looking at me, I've never felt so alive and free. When you're looking at me, I've never felt so happy. And I've heard of a life that comes once in a lifetime. And I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine. 'Cause I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you'd be mine. Mine. And I see forever in your eyes. I feel okay when I see you smile. Smile. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. Praying to God that one day you'll be mine. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. All of the time. Dandelions into the wind you go. Won't you let my darling know? Dandelions into the wind you go. Won't you let my darling know that I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you'd be mine. Mine. And I see forever in your eyes. I feel okay when I see smile, smile. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. Praying to God that one day you'd be mine. Wishing on dandelions all of the time, all of the time. Work on your vocals, please. It's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not here to entertain you. It's my schedule says it's time to work on your vocals. So I need to find songs and try to sing them as I work on my vocals. Your vocals is a muscle and you have to practice. So I know I am embarrassing the hell out of myself by singing because I'm not that good at it because I've not been paying too much attention on it. But you have to practice. So I'm just having music practice and I was like, why don't I just go live as I do my music practice? Edith Njogona, hello. I will get there. I assure you, Paula, I will get there. But I have to start somewhere. So it starts here. Is my 1 hour over? I'm just supposed to be here for an hour. Oh, on YouTube, I see I have 30 minutes. I'm like, gosh, it's such a long time. On TikTok, I don't know. Kwanza, how do I get this thing to go back to like? Oh, I shrink. That's shrinking yourself. Hmm. Oh my God. This year is going to be so intense. I have so much to do. I don't even know how I became small. I want to go back to being live, to being big. Expand. Uh-huh. Mm. Hi.
This is mine. Is it?
Hi.
So you go to home at 8.
Everyone. Hello. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is happening.
That's why I always, even at home, I always use gloves. Hey, shut the door, please.
Hello, hi.
It's not anybody's place right now. I said it's not anybody's place right now. I'm telling you.
Hey.
I don't know what to say. Just ask her. You can skip that part. She said I can't do that. And I'm waiting for response. I don't know this how to do it.
Hey, Terry. How are you?
Hi. I think I'll mute her
Really?
because I've been trying to ask her to. I'm trying to talk to her. She seems to be talking to people in the background. Yes. Hi.
And yet people are talented in this world. You can sing.
I can't sing. People are insulting me here on YouTube.
You're on YouTube live.
Yeah, I'm on live on YouTube and I'm on live on TikTok. I do 1 hour every day on
What's
both.
your page?
It's just a listen the great still. So I go live. It's my personal responsibility to do 1 hour live every night. So today I was like, let me try do my vocal training. You know, when I go live on TikTok, I try to make it as natural as possible, that maybe I'm doing normal things, like maybe I'm cleaning, maybe I'm cooking, maybe I'm reading, maybe like today I was covering books, you know. just normal activities, but I do them on live. So right now my schedule says it's time for vocal practice. I'm not a professional singer, but I like singing. I love singing. So I was like, let me just do my vocal training as I'm on live. And I was hoping I can meet people who want to sing. We can all try, because none of us are like professional singers. Maybe some are, and just have a nice time. Nimetukano. Nimetukano until I'm like, what? Kwani how badly am I singing? I'm like, eh.
No, you're singing good. Maybe can you try?
Dominic, hi. Yes.
Can you try a song by? Because I can listen to you and then I'm like, you're an alto.
Yeah,
You're an
yeah.
alto. Sorry.
So that is what I wanted. I wanted you people to suggest, and then I sing, and then you tell me where I'm going wrong, and then I become a better singer. I'm a woman of many talents. I also want to perfect this one in 2026.
Can you put karaoke? This girl is on fire.
This girl is on fire. Okay.
Yeah, she's just a girl. This girl is on fire.
This girl is on fire.
Then
I want to really.
I want you to do this. I want you to before you start, you hum first. You hum the song before you start singing. Okay. Let's. Yeah.
Now I found it.
Go.
Let's see. This one is a difficult one. You're giving umenitupa tu kwa moto hua. But I remember you said you're a music teacher, so I think I'm in safe hands. Leo nyota yangu ya muziki itawaka hivi. It starts straightforward. It doesn't even give me time to.
Yeah.
So you said I hum fast.
No, it doesn't give you.
So I'm supposed to
you
do
hum fast, and then now the first verse, and then you can rewind, and then you start with.
Okay.
You start with the now singing.
Okay, let's try.
Look, play the song. Play the song. I want it.
You want to hear it first?
I want to hear if you're on key.
Oh, yeah. Harder than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living in the world and it's on fire, filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's not burning down.
Okay.
So that's how it starts. To the point.
Wow. So number one thing is that articulation of your words they're good. You're articulating the words.
I usually try to make sure
I'm gonna be Simon a bit. Should I be Simon? Judge Simon.
Can you? Yeah, be whatever that makes me better. Whatever makes me better. Mimi, I'm very woke and I don't take criticism as insult. I just take it as it is.
So, Okay, so this is actually what I've noticed. It's about pitch. You are singing a low pitch than the song. The song is very high. Okay, that's why I told you to start with humming, like the other kind of thing. Okay, yeah. So maybe nimekutesa na hiyo song juu sana.
I have never ever, the thing that makes me want to sing is because I noticed I know very many lyrics to songs. I listened to a song once, I just know the lyrics. So najipatanga like, iko tu kwa kichwa. But this particular one, I have never sat and been like, let me sing. But I will. I take it as a challenge and I'll figure it out. Utakuwa hapa to see the progress.
Okay.
So you say the pitch should be a bit higher.
About pitch. The pitch, yeah. What's a pitch? A pitch is the highness or lowness of a sound. So you are singing low. You get.
Okay. Let's try again.
Yeah,
Let's
so
try
that's
again on
one.
your song.
Can you say this before you try? Can you say this? Repeat after me.
Uh-huh.
Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
I take a what?
Articulate.
Uh-huh.
No, you say articulate,
Articulate,
celebrate.
celebrate,
Sorry, celebrating,
celebrating,
escalating
escalating.
once again.
Oh, articulating, articulate, celebrate, celebrating.
No, you say articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Forward.
Articulating, celebrating,
Escalating
escalating.
once again.
Oh, once again. Okay.
Yeah, so it
Articulating,
sounds
celebrating,
escalating
escalating. I feel like I want to write them down.
once again. So
Once again.
what you're working on here, there's something called muscle memory. Like how well do you remember whatever you've had?
Uh-huh.
You get?
Yes.
It's called a muscle memory. So articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
Articulating, celebrating, articulating.
Escalating.
Yeah, that is the one I keep forgetting because I know the last one is again. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
Yeah, so for it to be musical, articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Like that.
Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
Escalating once again. Again, let's try together.
Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Oh.
Take it a bit faster.
Articulating.
A bit faster. There you go.
Okay. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
So you will notice the way I'm saying. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. So there's a way I'm going up and down.
Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
Okay, nice try.
Good student.
Those are some of the vocal warm-ups.
Okay.
So that's one. So maybe, what's your favorite song there?
My favorite, I can't say I have a favorite song. I love all songs.
Swahili song.
The Swahili song. Malaika. I like Malaika.
Okay, play and go. Entertain us.
Oh my gosh, please don't insult me further. Remember, I'm a student. You know, even though I know it doesn't really hurt because I know what I'm doing, but it's still, in our Shailo, like, really, because someone here told me, what crap? Don't ruin the song, what crap? I was like, on YouTube. I'm like, oh my God, okay, I'm not a professional singer. I'm just trying. I'm trying to work on, I know vocals is a muscle, and muscle needs you to like practice. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel I'm in the practice stage, and I've not been singing for a long time. I've only been singing as I do chores, you know? Okay, let's see. Malaika. It should be karaoke version, right?
Yeah, karaoke.
Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
Yeah, very good. That's good. So when you say that, no, it will help you, with muscle memory, and it will help with pitch control.
The things that I'm like, it's interesting how 1 minute you don't know something, but then over time you learn and you become so good, over time. So nimeipata ndo hii karaoke version. God have mercy on me since mimi ndio nimechagua hii wimbo. But it's never that serious.
It's never that serious. Somebody.
You learn, you live, you learn. Yes, mwingine mtanisikia mimi ndo uko nilianza hapa. You'll be here to say
Happy birthday, Beyonce. Let's go.
No, it's not even started yet. I love you, baby. You know, still doing those knees.
The
Yeah.
ad-lib. Yeah.
Uko na tabia ya kupendeza roho, tabasamu ya kupapasa macho, sauti yako nikisikia pia natulia, yanipunguzia hasira mnazo. Urembo wako ulininasa roho, siku ya kwanza kukuona kwa macho, saa moyoni umekwamia, siwezi kutania, njoo unipunguzie mawazo. And I feel you in my air when I breathe, and I see you in my dreams when I sleep. You're the one I've been waiting for all my life. Deep down in my heart I believe, unanifeel na kufeel hii ni real, the one I've been waiting for all my life. Uko sawa na wote malaika na mabawa yao, wote wanapiga wendo mama yao, ni wewe nachagua, sisemi nao, sisemi oh, uko baby, uko sawa na wote malaika na mabawa yao, wote wanapiga wendo mama yao, ni wewe nachagua, sisemi oh, sisemi oh, sisemi. Instrumentals.
Wow. Flowers. You know, you actually did it like the key,
Yes.
the temple.
Yeah.
You see, you keep the key and the temple, and then also your pitch body imekuwa poa. So I think you nailed it. Nailed it well.
Thank you. I also think it's like I find like music is like everything else. If you're a bit serious about what you're doing, it turns out a bit better. But you know, when I was here before singing off key, one, I'm by myself, I'm not really getting any support, and I'm also anxious. I'm like, you know, so many things. But if you can calm yourself down, I feel like you can do a lot.
Yeah.
Now you've made me think of another Swahili song. This guy's name.
God.
This Tanzanian guy. Huyu ambaye alifunzwa na Platinums, anaitwa nani? Rayvanny. Naogopa.
Now Swahili songs they're just good, you know.
You know, funny, I've noticed even I don't know why English songs, I love English, even to speak in English, but I've noticed I sing better Kikuyu songs because it's my first language, Swahili, and then English.
Kikuyu,
I don't know.
like after hii utaimba moja Kikuyu. I can't wait to hear that.
I will sing. Let me look for Ina Naogopa. Karaoke. But for me to learn Swahili songs, it's taking a long time.
Yeah, Swahili is just hata ukisikiza the songs. It's called what shairi yao. It's very difficult. The poem, the poetry. It's so difficult.
Yeah, but once you get it, it's really nice. Unajua venye mujivunia kujua wimbo wa Kiswahili. I know, like
I mean, we must support our own.
Yeah. Do you know this song? Have you heard it?
Yeah.
Mapenzi chenga yakikupiga unasarenda, wengi wakipenda wanasahau kuna kutendwa. Mapenzi chenga yakikupiga unasarenda, wengi wakipendwa wanasahau kuna kutendwa. Wapi mkadarasi wa moyo, ukuta wa mapenzi unabomoka, kinachopoza wengi ni moyo, wakikalia kutikavu unadondoka. Wapi mkadarasi wa moyo, ukuta wa mapenzi unabomoka, kinachopoza wengi ni moyo, wakikalia kutikavu unadondoka. Unajisi, unajisifu umempata, kumbe alomwacha anamfuata, anachotaka anakipata, wanasema wara na talaka. Unajisifu umempata, kumbe alomwacha anamfuata, anachotaka anakipata, wanasema wara na talaka. Naogopa, naogopa, naogopa kwenye safari ya mapenzi mimi sihusike. You don't know it?
Okay, I've never heard of it, like all of it, but I've heard on TikTok with someone, you know, just playing along. But wow, you have another thing I can tell you. You have a good vocal range. That you know, if you ukiweza practice unaweza kuwa poa. Honestly, not sugarcoating anything. Yeah.
I have noticed of my many talents, because there are many. The one talent, there are many. I can write, I can act. Check out my YouTube. I do a lot of acting. I even have a video that has 1 million views. Acting.
Say it. Can you please repeat your YouTube, you know?
If you can see my name here, it's the same one on YouTube. The very same.
Oh, okay.
The content is different. On TikTok, I find like people just want vitu kupitia, but on YouTube, it's serious business, by the way. And to get 1 million views even on a video on YouTube, hey, you must have done it right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you mean you have many talents? Like you act, you write.
Yes. And also, you know, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm also a trader. I'm a medic. Me too. I'm a mom. So, ile yenye nimeona nakuanga sijaifikiria, like sijaipatia attention, ati niende studio, nitoke na kiwimbo, ni hii. Na hii mwaka nimesema, I will sing. Because I've also written songs. I've written songs, but I've never done anything about them. Yeah. So hii mwaka nimesema, hizi vocals, wacha zitoke bafu sasa.
Ukienda bafu wewe ni Beyonce.
Oh my God. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. And you know, because of our acting, I have very good stage management, you know, because I can act. So I can really...
Yeah.
But I can't dance.
You're
Yeah,
confident.
dance. Lakini dancing nita practice next year. Hii mwaka acha kwanza tuimbe.
Dancing, you draw the line this year.
But you know, my mother and my father are perfect dancers. And when I'm tipsy, I can dance perfectly. But nikiwa sober, hey, miguu ya mzungu.
Can you put Wangine? Wangine? Yeah, like Joke Gecko here. The one that's against like that.
Wangine, which song?
What's the name of that song again? Just put it Wangine.
Wangine songs. Okay.
Yeah, basically they are on C sharp.
Okay, let me see.
And that's your key, by the way.
Ma. Adokajire mamira kiura. Ma.
You seem comfortable on C sharp.
Eh? I seem comfortable on?
You sing so comfortable on C sharp. C sharp.
Anyway, hizi nyimbo ni mingi. Which one do I know? There is Nostalgia. This guy has 1 million songs. Kaire tu wale wa kwake de.
Yeah, sing that. Okay, sure.
No, this is how I embarrass the Kikuyu in me, because I'm like Kaire tu pare wa kwa Ibero kibero deda kwedete Kwede tu pare tu tware hava
Kwenye lyrics
I don't know.
zinaenda wapi?
I don't know this song.
Okay, you've noticed something.
Mm.
You've noticed something that in that key you're so comfortable in it, right? So here your key is C sharp.
There's this Kikuyu song.
I can tell by
C sharp. I have no idea, but for me, I like in life, I always have a pen and a book.
Okay, yeah.
Sasa mimi nataka nichukue
Kenda mahali waambie mtu nichezee siku.
Acha kitabu ni yangu, hakuna mtu anaichukua hii nayo. C sharp. So I have to andika. I don't even know.
C, then hash. This is how you write it. You write a C and then a hashtag up. So that's a C sharp symbol and music.
Now you know I know nothing about music. Nilikuwa nimeandika C hyphen sharp.
But we're having a class hapa.
Sinaweza ninasema that's how you know niko music 101. There's this song inakwanga na some lady and some guy. Najua shida yangu ni venye sijui watu wa Kikuyu. There's a guitar. Walikuwa naimba nini? The song goes how?
Just like Tuturu ama nani?
It's a bit old. It's okay, most Kikuyu songs have guitars, by the way. That lady who sings that song, there's the other song yake pia. What's her name?
Jason Mama ama nani?
No. It's what? Let me see. You should be able to just see it.
Yeah, Kikuyu.
Yeah, that's exactly how it becomes very difficult because it's Kikuyu. Kikuyu, if you don't know the singer,
You from? Kikuyu from?
Kirinyaga.
Oh.
Ama niweke nyawiriaga bea keiho kiriaga
Doko.
Wedorete na gomonyedi. No.
And tell your YouTube chat that you're singing Kikuyu.
Guys, I'm singing in Kikuyu, which is my mother tongue.
That's a D.
I usually don't know the songs, but I just like the beat. Now is Penanga. Redone urugare wikiraga ngoro mundu akahiũha mwĩrĩ wothe nĩ kũimagine wendo nĩ ũrugarĩ wĩkĩraga ngoro mũndũ akahiũha mwĩrĩ wothe nĩ kũimagine nyarĩrĩaga mbĩa kĩihũ kĩrĩaga ngũkũ Wendere ndĩnayo ya wendo no ũngĩnyotora ndahutia kĩrĩu ndahutia kĩrĩro ndahutia kĩrĩke mũnyendi no kũimagine. That one, I love this one. Zile siku tu niko kwa nyumba na I'm having a one man party. Haiwezi kosa kuplay.
Umesahau kusema wewe. Unataka kufanya before him.
But there's still the song I was looking for.
Lakini
yeah, this one found it. This is a song I feel that it's Kikuyu, but it was so well done. This one. Yeah, Machete. Twerio twera. Anaitwa Jose Gatutura.
nataka kuchora.
Nikunegera yobe. Kerebe, kerebe kunehire nakobisa, niwage kiri kioro. Namori na yofi, nekawa kiri twera. I don't know why I like this song. It's 8 years old. Oh, 7.1 million views. Imepepea.
Yeah, that song wants five.
Hmm? I think this is a song you should give me as an assignment. Week assignment. Learn the song. Because I really like it.
Yeah, please go and learn.
It was the song
Please
in
go and learn the
nilisikia
song.
Kikuyu, the first one, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a nice Kikuyu song. It's so well done.
Kikuyu it's just a vibe, you know.
Lakini saa ingine tunakuwa tu tunapiga kelele hata wewe unajua. Sometimes we have no key, we have no tone. Ni kama tu hiyo guitar tu, as long as kuna guitar, anything goes. And I feel sometimes that's not really music. Mugithi.
You know what Kikuyu did? Kikuyu did like they took the culture for country thing, because you know Kikuyu when Kenyatta was here alikuwa sana ana interact na wazungu sana. So their music became kama the country. That's why now Kikuyu wanavadi to God Papa.
Naonanga inakuanga ni the whole country. Tuko Texas in Kenya.
In Texas in Kenya. Adi club zao zinaitwa Texas nini.
Ndio hiyo. Actually, if you know country music, if you know any country music, you end up being very good with these Kikuyu songs. And if you go to any Kikuyu clubs, you find that eventually they'll play a lot of country music. Now they know the songs. Kweli like we. Mimi country music nakumbuka tu Dori Patron akimba sijui gani.
You got to count your money.
Hiyo nitangwa juu mzee. Kenny Rogers.
Nitangwa Kenny.
Yeah. If teardrops were pennies and heartache was gold, I'd have all the riches that this world ever know. That woman. Tukiwa dogo tulikuanga hizi vitu zilikuwa zinaitwa ni cassettes. Mingi. So mama.
Alafu utarudisha nyuma na bairo.
Ikishaisha urudishe hiyo sasa.
You've done that?
Yes, I'm old.
Unarudisha na bairo.
Mimi nimetoka mbele.
You're not old.
I am old. If you tell my younger brothers to come here, they'll be like, huh? Really? That happened?
Why do you call yourself old and you look like like mid-20s there?
Wait, mimi ni mzee. Mimi, people who know I've been here I am old. Ni mifupa inakataa kuonyesha miaka, but kamiaka tumifupa. Siku hizi hata nikiamka nasikianga. Nikikulanisha nasikia hii tumbo inakataa. Now I know I'm old. But now you see that I truly love music. Can you see the diversity of music in my head?
I've seen it. Like you can listen to any genre of music, you know?
Yeah, my friends call me a music HOE. Let me not say it out loud. Because I'll even listen to it. Spell it in your head. Musical.
Oh my days.
And then choose where you belong. And I'm like, I can't. There's something nice about everything. Ikienda reggae niko huko mimi.
You know the way you've the way you've said it, that thing, I hope hakuna audience wamesikia hapa.
I hope so. Hawajashikanisha, but they don't call me like they say a musical, that one, because how can you be everywhere?
Nah.
You cannot be in all genres.
And it's not bad to be everywhere.
But I just find it fascinating. Hii nasikiza hii. You know, I'm so crazy about music that when I was expectant, I loved, even now, I loved Mozart. Not particularly. I'll just listen to Mozart.
You listen to classicals?
Yes.
You love classical music?
Yes, it's for me, it's the most calming thing.
Do you know Idea 22?
Please don't wait a minute. Don't judge me. I used the word musical and then that word. So yes,
People have heard.
they've had kwanza
Do you know
on
Idea
YouTube
22
the
Happy?
pair. Ati?
There's a piece called Idea 22. I love that piece.
By who?
It's a modern one. You can put Idea 22. Just write Idea 22. It will read. I don't know if it's Chopin. I don't know.
I found
not
it.
aware of
Let me
that.
see. Just comes 1 minute. Idea 22. Me like is it very old? Yeah, here it is.
The classical pieces.
It stays.
Yeah, that's all.
Where have I had it?
TikTok.
Yeah. It sounds like something I would put when I want to sleep. And then just leave
Yeah,
it.
it's so calming.
I just leave it. When I don't want to, I think this Idea 22, for me now, the version I'm used to is when I just put like binaural beats.
Oh, yeah.
Because binaural beats come in different versions. They're the piano ones, the guitar ones, all that. So when I'm winding up my day, I always just put binaural beats.
Wow, I love music. If you
You see, I love music. Ni venye tu
I've been
sijai pay
working on those
attention.
people. No, my students piano tunafanya hizo pieces, classical pieces.
Let me tell you a funny story about me and the piano. Growing up, I never saw a piano. Okay, nilikuwa nione uko mbele ya church, but me, I was more focused on being vocal in church than instruments and music. And sasa when I grew up, nakumbuka nikiishi kwa hostel fulani nikiwa campus, and one of my housemates alikuanga na piano huko downstairs. So she really used to play it a lot and she really loved it. So siku moja, I remember nilienda tu kumtembelea and I was like, so you show me how to play this thingy. I didn't even do it like twice or 3 times, just one day ile tunafanya. And I noticed something funny. Venye tu you just told me right now. What was it again? It was?
Pitch.
No, yeah, the 4 nilizwa. Celebrating. The 4 words that you told.
Escalating.
The first one.
Articulating,
celebrating, accelerating. Again, that one.
Escalating. Yeah.
It was articulating, celebrating, escalating, once again, right?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. So you see, that was the same thing that I noticed with the piano. Like, at first I didn't know what is which key ama ni nini, but in like a few, like 30, 40 minutes, I could remember keys. Sijui kama niko na good memory. And whatever she was telling me to do, I could do it so well. But it's something, unaona venye, kama hujaifanya kitu yenye ujui. But I think ningeipatia more attention, maybe I feel in this world, I don't know if people know this about themselves, but whatever you put your effort into, no matter how impossible it seems, you can learn anything and be very good at it. Where energy goes, where energy flows, how do you say it? There's a figure of speech that it says, okay, can't remember, let me find it. It's where energy goes, energy flows, or something where energy flows, energy goes. Who knows how that Nini says? Let me check it.
Figure speeches.
Energy. Or where attention goes, energy flows.
Where
Where
the
you
attention
put,
goes,
yeah, where you
the
put your
dish.
attention, now the energy flows. Yeah.
That's deep.
Mm. You're saying I played far else for the win. I don't know what that is. Let me see.
Release. That's ile ya unakumbuka ukifungua nini? Success card.
Mm.
That's that.
I hate that song. I hate that thing. Ama ni venye mtu alitumia success cards mingi.
Maybe do you know that song
It's
is
a-
not good?
It's a
to be honest.
Bethon. Eh?
Eh?
It's nini, it's
Okay, good.
it's a Beethoven nini piece.
Beethoven.
You know Beethoven. People call him Beethoven, others call him
Of
Beethoven.
course.
Yeah, people pronounce
Others
his
call
name
it Beethoven.
Beethoven, but
Different ways.
Ah,
Do
hiyo
you
kitu-
love violin?
a violin. I've never thought about it. But ukiniambia kitu alafu nisikiza, I'll be like, yeah, yes, I know. Acha nimwekee hiyo roho ipone. For the wins. I got too many success cards. Lakini mimi nilikuwa nimechoka nako kwa wimbo. Nilikuwa napata
but the
success
piece
card
is so
inaimba
good.
hiyo kitu naitoa. Natoa kwa battery.
No, can I say something? And please, you guys don't judge me. That song is a door. It's a door to Hades.
This one. Hii.
Yeah, even ilikuwa itolewa kwa classical pieces ya watu wengi walikuwa na nini na controversial mingi sana.
Wana?
Ukiangalia most horror movies wana play hiyo song.
So how is it a door to
It's
Hades?
normal. Like you know how okay.
I just find it annoying.
Discussion
Kama
drive, you know how
nilisikizanga sana. For me,
you know
I
how,
don't like it.
the devil
Ningefungua success card yote iko na hiyo kitu. Nilikuwa natoa hiyo ako ka battery. I'm like again. And most of them used to have it. I'm like, kwani hakuna wimbo ingine wangeeka? I'm
for
sorry,
real,
Blue.
they don't like, you know, most of the horror movies you see, they play that song like almost every horror movie.
I don't watch horror movies. There are two things I'm sorry to say I don't do. One, I don't like listening to most Kenyan podcasts because I find them very narcissistic and sadistic. Like the things that tend to trend most in my country, which I love, is sad stories. And I'm like, I know they happen, but I really don't want to hear them again. You know, I'm like, I wish people used to make more jovial things. And then the other thing I don't watch horror. I'm like, why do I want to just keep myself awake? Why do you want me to play? I played it. I don't like it. Blue and neutral media. Suggest something else, something nice. We can even listen to some nice old Mozart, you know. Symphony 40 is nice. You know that one? Julie Dance, you're back. Ulikuwa umeenda.
Yeah, I was like looking for something here. Like unajua bado tunafanya business hadi saa hii.
Hata mimi niko kazi. You know, when my audience grows here and my audience grows there, I earn.
I love that piece. I love that piece.
Yes. So I love this Symphony 40. It's the best to do your house chores.
Yeah, sure.
Napatia energy. Blue
But
and
it's time
neutral.
consuming when
Prefer
you're
these.
learning.
Eh?
When you're learning, it's very time consuming. It will take a lot of time to learn.
Huh? You people actually want to learn how to do these things.
I do that. Tomorrow when you can get live unaweza kuja na piano, I play some pieces.
Please, Chesa, because for me, my joy is listening. I don't know why in the world I would want to torment my beautiful brain. Because these are keys, right? They are keys.
Okay.
But I think I can give you the responsibility to teach my son. He's 7. These. But myself, acha tu enjoy. I'll appreciate.
7 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's good. He can learn.
And he comes from a musical
I can
family.
send you some.
His father's side, they're actual musicians. The dad is very good with drums. The grandfather used to sing, like really sing well. The auntie, she also sings. So I think for him itakuja more naturally. It's in his DNA. And mommy tries. I try. Mommy tries.
Mommy is always there trying.
Mommy is always trying. Mommy doesn't know how to quit on nothing.
There's another by Chopin. There's another baby piece.
God is
Maybe
high.
you can be listening as you're doing chores.
Which one?
It's called Entertainer by Chopin.
Oh, Chopin, the one only guy, the quiet one.
Yeah. I love that Entertainer when I'm doing maybe some house chores, maybe sometimes.
Mimi chores, I always have to. I like mental exhaustion. I like things that need in my mind, but I'm not very good with physical activities. But because I know they have to be done, nakwanga nimetafuta a playlist. Hii inafuata hii. That's how the chores get done here. It's not the same Chopin. This is called Joplin. Nimetafuta the wrong one. Let's see. At least what dates back to when? It looks 1 minute. There's a detail I want to catch here. Okay. Oh, played on March 31st, 2019. An interesting date.
We can't hear.
Nilikuwa nimepunguza volume because tulikuwa tunaongea Kiingereza.
Nice, I love that.
And you know the thing I'm noticing? There's someone, while this guy was playing, taking time while editing this video, kuandika each and every key that's being played.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but also you can use an AI.
Oh, yeah, because we're pana. This can't be a human. It will take you forever. So you want to tell me you can do this?
Yeah, like I can do that. I wish I had a piano here.
You're amazing.
The next time I'm coming, I will come and play those pieces.
Yes.
So that's a grade 3 piece. It's called Entertainer. It's a grade 3 piece. There's a curriculum called ABRSM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like, you do ABRSM, then you get certified by the curriculum, and you get a certificate after learning how to play a piano. So it's like a reward, and then it's not from like a local, is umetoka London, so utafeel poa mtu mwingine appreciate your talent from another side of the world.
So apart from the piano, what other instrument do you play?
Okay. I play 5 instruments.
What? Which instrument do I play?
Yeah, you
I
can.
play my mouth. Your mouth is.
I
Blame
play
it on my
drums.
parents. They did not
Drum set,
invest. So which are they? The 5? Piano
I'm
is
so
1.
good. Drum set. I'm so good at drum set. Hey, I don't get angalia page yangu.
Mm.
Then piano. Then I have cello. You know the cello, the big violin.
Really? So you're proper classical.
Yeah, the other.
Now you am looking for those classical ninis.
Yeah, but that's a very boring instrument when you're learning. Because it's so boring to me.
Why?
Then violin, and then flute.
A violin. Violin sounds like it's something I would. A flute. I can't choose between the two, the violin and the flute. I can't decide which one is better for me.
Do you know do you know the flute? Like not recorder, flute. Yenye unashika na kando inakaa chuma refu.
Si ndio yenye tulikuwa tunacheza scouts. Watu tukiwa scouts kuna wenye walikuwa na nini hiyo part. Si ndio?
Flutes.
Scouts. Tukiwa scouts.
Maybe. Flute inakuanga ya chuma. Ile zile zingine ni trumpets na horns. Hizo horns.
Hapana. Yenye tulikuwa tuna blow na iko na tushimo twingi tuna nini?
Recorder. It's called a descant recorder.
Oh, it's a... All my life I've known
yenye mnaitishwa CBC.
Mtoto wangu nimenunua 3 sofa na siwezi kuambia zinavunjanga zikienda hapo. And they're expensive.
Unabai gani? Unabai imeandikwa B hapo nyuma.
Ile sijui kuna kwanga ati kuna yenye imetengenezwa sijui na ivory, nyingine imetengenezwa na plastic, you know. And the schools tend to want the ivory one and it's so expensive na inavunjwa tu. Asijaiona akicheza hata professionally.
Guy, kwa nini anafaa acheze?
Mimi mtoto wangu siku hizi kwanza I think he's truly my son. In that sisi yuko kwa hii nyumba kuna kwanga na season ya music, we will sing and sing and sing. Season ya acting, we will act and seasons, you know. Ikipita imepita. This is a cello, right?
Yeah, the cello. It's called cello.
But it's a cello.
What do you gonna say cello? Cello, yeah.
I like it. I find it so nice. Kwanza kuna wale unaonanga wakifanya hizi classical pieces and they are so into the whole, especially Japanese, I find them to do it so well.
Hey, Asians, they do music perfect.
Really, like where?
You know, Asians, there's a friend of mine who teaches Asians. They tell me, like, you see the kids, it's a priority. It's like a mandatory for you to know a piano. It's a must for you to know a piano. Yeah.
But anyway, they're really sharp, so they have good muscle memory. They remember the keys quite easily. So I told you, I taught my son how to trade, and he's 7, and he's a better trader than I am. He's 7, and he trades and makes money. And mommy is losing money, he makes money.
Wow. Sishali.
Like,
you have passed on.
Hey, Mimi, lakini at least I can say, at least whatever. I was good at guiding, if nothing else, you know.
Yeah, true. Okay, that's good.
But as we say, music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Never shall die. Yeah.
All things shall pass. You know, I've forgotten the nursery. Is that a nursery rhyme
Yes,
or
you
something?
sing it on your babies. All things shall perish under the skies, but music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Never shall die.
Wow. No, I believe you're a millennial.
Yes. Nikamwili
Kama unajua
kanakataa,
hiyo.
but mimi nikazee. Jessica, hi. I'm pretty. Thank you. How are you? Today I'm so lucky. I was trying to sing, and then the universe, knowing my pure intent, sent me a music teacher. I've been learning and learning and learning.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. Ujui how grateful I am. That's amazing. Yes, it is.
Oh, there's another thing I can tell you to search.
Mhm.
Maybe because you love listening, right?
Mm.
So you search Johan Kim.
Mhm.
He's called Johan Kim. He plays piano. You just put him playing. You love it. Johan Kim.
Mhm. I already, he's like just ukiandika tu Johan. Shakuja.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I like this
Now you've
guy.
been listening
like.
to the-
Oh, I never got his name, but I like. Now you
Yeah.
understand what my friends say. Nimekaona niko like, I know this guy kid.
I understand your friends now.
Ask me how I ever found myself listening to this.
It's so good with jazz.
And he even has tutorials, right? Sometimes he usually teaches.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I found myself in the extremes of music.
No, that's my other genre. I love jazz. I just love listening to jazz.
Listening to jazz is nice. Usually, I feel like
It's okay.
the real magicians of music are people who can actually understand and appreciate jazz.
Yeah, I appreciate jazz.
What was the name of that jazz musician who made a deal with the devil? So they say. You ever
Yeah,
heard
there are
that
many.
story?
Which one? Are you?
No, this one he
Yeah, I've
actually
heard
made.
of.
He made
No.
an actual deal with the devil at a crossroad. What was his name? He was a black.
Oh, the four on where he puts the 4 coins on the 4. Okay.
You
It
know
was
that
just
story.
something. I don't know. The story was. Yeah, I know
It
the
was very
story.
shady.
And
You're
then
like,
all of a sudden, people start. All
mm.
of a sudden, people started listening to his music. Oh my god!
But do you know how powerful music
But do you
is?
think?
Mm.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I don't know why. Like, I was about to say, do you know how powerful music it is? Because number one, music is the only element that was not made on earth. It was made in heaven.
Mhm.
You see, like Lucifer was given that what do you call it, privilege to be the prince of music. It says that he could talk, and then the voices that ingekuja kwa mdomo yake, it will be just something else. So the reason why people are making deals with the devil here is because that he was given dominion for music.
He's a perfect
That's why you could
musician.
listen to Billie Eilish.
He's the perfect
Yeah.
musician.
You could listen to Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish, very depressive songs. I don't know if you remember Billie
Yeah.
Eilish.
I know, and
Very
nani
depressive
anaitwa
songs.
Lana Del Rey. That
Yeah.
woman who lives in a castle by herself
So-
with her cats. And funny enough, I like there are particular times I really like the music. And it's when I'm, especially Lana. Sometimes in the morning I wake up and I'm like, Siri, play me some Lana Del Rey. Siri actually knows Mama likes Lana.
Yeah, so music is so powerful, it can heal your soul. When you go to the Bible, King Saul, when he was so depressed,
When the demons would
found
attack
skillful
him,
players
they
who
called David to play.
yeah, and then David would play the harp, and then he will just go to sleep.
Mm.
I would think of it how music is so powerful. Then
I see it every day in my
even
life.
when
Like when I'm having a really, really bad day, there okay, in my life there are 2 times music plays a part. When I'm really, really happy, I'll be singing and doing everything as I'm singing. Then for my family, that's usually a confirmation she's fine. But when I'm like really downcast, like I'm going through things, I don't sing at all. I cannot sing. But now once my mood is back in order, you'll hear me singing. I can sing from morning to morning. Do you know? Hata kama I have no professional in it, but I will sing song after song after song after song as I cook, as I clean. Okay, the only time I don't sing is when I'm reading, because you can't do both. But I'll be on music most of the time, and that's usually a confirmation to most people that I'm at my best.
wow.
When I'm not singing, hebu jua niko na kashida. Hujanisikia nikiimba a whole day. You should be like, what's up? And now when I find myself in those pits of my mind, the pits of my mind, when I'm depressed and everything, the only thing that will get me out of it is a song. I'll start singing one song and another one and another one and another one. I'll get myself out of whatever is bugging me.
Hey, but you love music. I can tell for sure.
I should have become a musician quite earlier on, but I remember when I was younger, someone told me not to sing, and they were like, hey, you can do anything in life, but singing achana tu nayo. And when you're younger, unasikianga, especially when people are older than you, you tend to listen. Hata kama wanakwambia uongo. Hii nilisikia, nikasema, hey. And then later is when I was just hanging out with my friends and we were like drinking and we're just having like karaoke. Especially when I'm tipsy, I sing well. Akunanga off key. I dance and I sing very well. And I know the words to every song. Hata zizi za 1980s. Zinakujanga tu. So my friends were like, damn girl, you can sing. I'm like, I can? I thought I was told I cannot sing. Like I can do anything but singing, I should just forget about it. And then wakaniambia mwenye alikwambia huyo alikuwa anataka kukuzimia nyota.
Let me share something here.
Yeah.
There's a friend of mine in church. He's one of the best singing in church right now. And I've seen him grow. And he was kicked out of the praise and worship because I remember Vipaya with the director back then in 2011. And then, whatever you said here early, there's nothing you cannot do as long as you put your attention, and the energy will flow.
It should just come naturally.
Intentionally. Intentionally. Say he's the best singer. He sings good.
That's exactly what happened to me. I know I love music, but I was told I can't sing. So mimi nikasema acha tu nimbange tu nikiosha vyombo. Aidhuru, because it feels like it's part of me. But never like give it proper attention, never like, just as something. Then people you can sing and I'm like, I can. At my former workplace, before we start the day, we used to have like praise and worship, like an assembly thingy. And I remember all the time mimi ndio nilikuwa najipata naimbisha hizo praise and worship stuff. Nimebana nakaka kituka hizi stuff until I'm like, I think naelewa mbona tunavanga tukiingia kwa kitanda, because anytime earlier it's hectic. So naimbisha praise and worship, and one day I remember a colleague of mine said, you have such a beautiful voice. And I was like, the same one I was told I cannot sing, but I've been told I can sing. So this 2026, I'm like, the way I have nurtured other skills and they've become part of me, I want to equally do the same with singing. This is the year.
Wow. Hey.
And God has brought me a music teacher. Ai. Sasa nikikosa hii nyote ikikosa kung'aa, ni mimi nimekataa. Mimi mwenyewe tu ndio nimekataa. Ni nini sina?
Nakusaidia. I'll do my best. And utaona change. By the time unafika hapo mid-Feb, maybe unaweza kuwa unaona, hey, there was somewhere.
Were you here mchana tukiongea na Felix tukisema how the universe works in very mysterious ways, but whatever you want it provides? Ulikuwa?
I think nilikuwa nime left after tumeongea about the kids, parenting.
We went on into very deep conversations like you only have to put your desires out there. For you Christians, you say you pray about it. But once you say it, kwanza, especially once you confess it with your tongue, I want ABCD, I would like ABCD. There's like a wheel inaanzanga ku spin in the direction of your desire, until it's fulfilled. Especially if the desire is true, like I really want to be good at ABCD. I'm willing to put in like an hour a day to just do the humming and do the voice warm up. I'm willing to drink a lot of warm water with Himalayan salt. I'm willing to cut out sugar. I'm willing to do a lot of workouts because working out is very important for your music. Nona. So once because you put out, I want to sing, I want to be a musician, you will become the musician. I want to be an actress. Utaanza kupata scripts. If you put in the effort and start practicing those scripts, you become a very good actor, Whatever you want, I think it's out there for you to take. Ni kama zimewekwa tu pick. But people don't want to pick. We were discussing with Felix about Christians, and he was categorizing Christians into two boxes, like believing Christians and practicing Christians. And he was saying it's the believing Christians that sometimes you find they're very downcast, but then you find the practicing Christians can be like very wealthy, very rich, because they've learned the secret is to do your part, not just want things to happen.
Yeah, studio. Okay, that's true.
I'm just imagining in my mind.
I wish I was there.
How many hours you've taken to learn piano? Hizo ni how many hours of your life? I'm saying like 1,000 hours plus. Okay.
I started learning piano when I was 12 years old.
12.
And it's been like 16 now years. I've played for people. I've coached people. One of the best musicians unaona hata huko wengine tumekuwa nao class moja. And it's so broad because even right now I'm still learning. Piano is so broad. It's only that you'll reach a point where you'll be like, at least I've known not enough, but at least I've known something.
Mtu mwangu vidole.
No. At first time at first time you feel so weird because it's you're using the muscles in your fingers to play. So at first you feel wrist and come in a choker, which is not pain. You need to strain. Yeah, you need to strain. And even your back will start, But when you want to create a hobby, you take 21 days. Right?
Habit.
You want to actually remove a hobby. Yeah. So after 21 days, wewe watu utakuwa unaambiwa umecheza miaka ngapi?
And then especially if your memory is good, because it's just, I think nikukumbuka the keys. It's like for us who are always on our computers, I don't even know. In my mind, I know where all the letters are. I don't have to check for nothing.
Yeah.
Even in the dark, I'll andika vizuri sana, and it becomes difficult if I dare to look at the keyboard. When I look at the keyboard now, I get lost.
Because now you're...
But in my mind, I know.
So piano, it's so interesting. And then another thing I've realized when I was learning piano is that I felt in love with it. Have you ever felt in love with something and you're so obsessed?
I think the thing I discover I love, and it's a bit self-destructive, is trading. Because I love numbers. I love numbers. Okay, I don't know me, I love a lot of things that involve my mind. I love numbers, and I like the game of numbers. I like how numbers can just be up and down. And then I have to remember a particular number. The longer the number, the better for me. It will stress me initially, but once I remember, especially numbers, I find them very amazing. So I guess that's why I like trading, because it's a game of numbers. It's finance. But it's self-destructive because my love for numbers has cost me money. A lot of it. But it has also made
Did you
me
do
money.
finance?
A lot of it.
In school, did you do finance?
I did business studies and I used to doze off your class. Mimi, I'm telling you, most of the things that I'm good at, si kutoa shule.
Mhm.
Most of the things that I'm good at nilijifunza
So you're a
mwenyewe.
street student.
Hmm?
Hey, you seem like you're street smart, you know.
I think I am. I'm truly my father's daughter. He's a businessman. Mwenye hata babangu
Hey,
babangu babangu alimalizanga nini kweli? Sidhani babangu alimaliza campus. Alianza biashara na ikaivana na maisha ikasonga.
and most entrepreneurs huwa wamalizi shule. I don't know why.
Even Elon Musk alienda Stanford for 2 days. I think tunakwanga ile ya it's really hard. That's why I even quit my job. It becomes really hard to just follow rules when you feel like you're supposed to be a creator of these rules. Una feel like unafaa kuwa kwa hiyo council of the people who are setting standards and everything, you know, and then now you're told to follow. And some things unaangalia uko like these things, the reason that people are not achieving is because these people, they are a bit too backwards. Like, why are we still doing things kama 1940? Why are we not effective and we can be effective? Why do we waste so much time? So because you can't tell anybody that we can do, you feel like, let me walk away and do it, and now I can lead by example.
Hey, that's good. That's good. That is coming from a mind of an entrepreneur.
Mimi yaki nilishinda. Me the routine ati kila siku naamka, and I was even feeling like I'm dying because I'm trading my time, one. And then I spend so much time sitting down. Because over time, whatever your responsibility is, it becomes at your fingertips, ndio. So hauna, there's nothing new you're doing. It's the same old.
You get bored.
No boy.
You know, same time, going to work the same time, going, oh my days.
But for me, hata ile yenye ilinichokesha zaidi is kwanza the dress code. Dress code ya kwenda job man sifa.
Like official.
Hizo maofficial si poa.
Official.
Watu wavange kenye nasikia kufanya. Mimi sioni nguo zinafanya kazi wapi. You know, I was working in a Catholic based hospital. And then initially I used to really enjoy wearing those very long dresses and long skirts because, you know, it's a church based organization. But I'm the same person who also likes wearing very short dresses and very short skirts. That's who I am, eh? So the first few days ilikuanga, I'm just following the code, I'm playing my part. Then I got to a point I resent them. I'm like, again, I have to look like Regia Maria again and again. It was very difficult. The market is not looking good. I hope nobody is intending to trade tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you're trading.
No. I was just checking the name.
You're using. You're trading using what? Sijui nikuje classes.
Classes kujeni. Kama mko na $100 to spare, kujeni. We don't teach for free. Tunaonanga tukiwafunza bure, mnakuja hapa kutulaani. Baadaye, mnakujanga kutulaani huku. Everything that goes wrong, mnakuja mnatuwekelea ati ni sisi hatu kufanya sijui nini. And you know, trading has two faces. Kuna the nini, nimechoka kukiti venye nilikuwa nimekiti, yani tukalia miguu and I can't. Hivyo.
Na hauchoki mgongo?
I have an amazing back. And in case I do, niko bed. So nikiwa bed, I can just move to the middle of my bed and I have a dozen of pillows hapa.
You have an amazing back because you've sat there for hours.
Yes. And sasa hata kwenye nimechoka ni because I was spreading my legs and nimechoka. Now when I put my legs like this, I can do. At a point nilikuwa nimeolewa na Muhindi. Sasa Ukienda kwa temple, you have to sit like this for hours.
Wait, wait. You mean like it's a serious thing? Lock up.
My son is half Indian.
Oh,
Yes. So
so you know
tulikuwa
Indian, like you know Indian.
Gujarat. Yes. So ukienda kwa temple, you have to sit like this throughout. It's called kirtan. It's like what you people call service. Unakaa hivi na unakaa. And it's good for your back actually because your spine is straight. Shida inakuanga ukiketi sijui hivi nini, but if you sit hivi, it's good.
That's good.
I have lived many lives.
I assume you are in a different religion, right?
I don't believe in religion. I don't do religion, but I respect all religions. I respect you guys, Christians, Muslims. I respect all of you. But as an individual, I stepped out of all that. It doesn't work for me.
It's still okay, you know. Everyone has a right to believe in everything, whatever he wants, whatever she wants.
But I do believe in God. I believe in God truly. I am nothing. I attribute everything I am to God. But I do not believe in organized religion. I find too much fault in it. So I decided to acknowledge it, respect it, but not pick any of them. Just najua iko.
That's okay. So you're talking about $100.
Yes. Kujeni na pesa because the thing, trading is as a skill. It's a skill that if they give you the 21 days, you'll be perfect. But there's another very difficult part of it called the psychology. You know? If I explain to you the kind of candles, if I explain to you a chart, and I explained to you the times that the times that you should trade and times you should not trade. Yeah. If I explain to you the trend, the uptrend, the downtrend, if I explain to you the supply zones, the demand zones, it's very sikituwezi shika. But the psychology is the hard part because in trading you go through phases. Nikama, I think even in religion you go through phases. As a Christian, kuna ule newbie, alafu unaenda ukiadvance ukijuana na Mungu, you know, hivyo. It's the same thing. So the psychology is the part that you actually need me for, to remind you that I have been here. This is the feeling when you see free money coming into your account. And this is the feeling that the market will keep telling you to go back. So that free money you got, utairudisha tu huko times 10. It will show you that you're a human being in all ways. You have fear, and you have greed, and you have FOMO. You know.
Actually, you have what again? You repeat, you have what again? Fear and?
You have fear and greed. Any time you're trading, you have to now learn to be neutral, where you don't have fear and you don't have greed. Uko hapo katikati. And it's the hardest thing for a human being to do. Fear that you will see opportunities where you can trade, but you don't trade because you're afraid to lose money. Greed, when one trade goes right, you think all your trades will go right, you keep indulging, hence over trading and then losing money. Now to strike a balance is where you know that even before I learned how to trade, the market was there, people were making money. And even after I learned how to trade, the market will always be there. I don't have to always be there. Once I have like 100 pips, 200 pips, that is enough money. I can always come back tomorrow. It's not going anywhere. Kukubali hiyo as a human being. Kukubali.
Wait, let me just say something. You've taught me something there that I haven't been, considering much. You say it again. Let's repeat again. Like, whether you are there or not, the cash is there, right? And that's something that I've been battling with. Like, if I don't show up, if I don't do this, neza kosa. You see? But I think again, thank you for that.
You know, something I also learned Do you know how beautiful life is? Let me show you the beauty of life. I usually give the same example over and over again. I was giving Felix this example. I'm going to give you the same example. It's a thing that I think you can relate to the easiest. So you've I don't know. I think you've ever dated a very beautiful girl.
Yeah.
And can you remember how it worked out, like from the very first time when you saw her?
Butterflies.
There were two things that happened in your mind. One, it felt unreal.
Mm.
And then you battled that unrealness and you're like, I can have her. Like initially you're like, hey, this one, she's too good, like she's on a whole other colleague yake peke yake, you know. Then in your other mind you're like, I think I would want to know this person. And the universe presented opportunities for you to meet this person. Okay, so now that you've met this person, two things can either happen. It either works out or it goes down really, really badly. Especially if you're dating a Nairobi chick. I mean, Nairobi, yes, Katai, but we're not the best. We're very materialistic. It becomes worse if you don't know how to look for the money yourself.
Why am I relating to your story, man?
Because it's, I need you to understand. I want you to go down this rabbit hole with me. So now you've met this girl, and because you've met women, you were raised with women, you have sisters, cousins, mothers, classmates, you've met women, but then who you spark something different. So you felt that you need to go the extra mile with her, right? You need to start doing these dates thingies, send her money, I don't know, for upkeep, you take money for her, do what, you know, you really wanted to go extra miles for her. But this is your perspective, right? But in her world, especially if you're younger, like in your early 20s hivi, she knows any hot cake. Unatuma, kuna mwingine pia anatuma, kuna mwingine. And we women tunakwanga na kind of expiry date. But kuna ile time tunakwanga at our peak. At your peak, mzee anakutaka mbabas, anana kasichana, age mates zako anakutaka, classmates zako anakutaka, unatakikana so much, the attention, if you're not careful, it can drown you. So this girl,
Can I ask a question before you continue?
yes,
When you're in your world as ladies, how do you get drowned by that attention? Like, then you will continue from your point. Like,
we get drowned with it because
attention is drawn?
I usually hata naisemanga tu in the basic way. What is this part of your brain that needs to develop when you're 26 for you to become mature?
Doctors, please tell us.
Yeah, that is the cerebral cortex yako ija develop. So uko na utoto, yani kwa dunia unakaa mwanamke, but wewe ni mtoto, you know. Because how is it that you, who's the co-creator of God, you with the womb, sindio, you with the wisdom, you who stands at the, as you know, as a Christian, you know, women stand at the veil of life and death, and they can communicate with spirits with ease. But wewe ndio unatumika. You, when you meet someone hivi, you can discern and know this is good for me, this is not good for me. But bado unatumika because of something called atimani. You know, lakini we have this, it's called intuition. You know, but uko ile tu ya hadi kikurambe ile uko ile, like, for a woman to truly be a woman, she has to be broken down by God. Ile, okay, they say it by life. Tunavunjangwa to the bare. Ile sasa for sure ni ukule dust like a snake. Ile unabaki sasa uko tu ni wewe na mchanga, like wewe na mwisho wako. Ndio ulilie Mungu. I don't know if men go through the same. Ndio sasa ulilie Mungu, usarende kwa Mungu, ndio Mungu accomplish his purpose in you and makes you who you're truly meant to be. You know?
Wow.
But before you get to that point of total surrender, the beauty is still there, but it's made to look like a filthy rag. The pride is still there, but it's taken and replaced with shame. Everything that you think you have and everything that you think makes you has to go. and then a whole new you is remolded that pleases the Lord, you know, then now you become a woman truly. But the sad thing is there are people hata in their 50s and 60s they'll never get to that point. Mwanamke ako 50 years old, ako na a 20-year-old daughter, and they are competing for the attention of men, you know. A mwanamke, she's 50 years old and she will be very narcissistic towards her daughter, and derail asikue because she feels she should always be. Mwanamke anaona msichana wake, you know, like there I see my son and I'm like, oh, he's so handsome, like I must have done a good job. But now I look at my son and I'm like, I still am more valid than him, you know, especially if it was a daughter.
That's bad.
No, it's very ugly, you know. But when truly a woman is going to ascend and do things and bring out greatness, she has to be broken down ile ya kabisa. There is nothing, inakuwa sasa ni wewe tu na sakafu na magoti yako tu. And in that moment, by the time you rise from that particular situation, you don't rise the person who you fell as.
Wow, I'm relating everything here.
Yeah. It's usually like, the death and rise of a phoenix. From the ashes.
So what happens when a woman reaches 30th, like early 30th? What happens to like you guys? How do you start reflecting your life back? Because I believe a woman, you know, your prime years are from 16 years onwards to 30, 31, 35. Now when you are in 35, 30, okay, what do you think? What comes in your mind? You know, what do you reflect? Yeah.
I don't know per se, because for me, I was talking to Felix and others and I told them, since I was a child, I was a very different kind of child. I knew I'm different from the time I was like 5 years old. I've always spoken my mind. In an African home, it got me into a lot of trouble. How old am I? I am old enough. For me, you want to know how old I am? Send me $300, I'll tell you how old I am. YouTube, you've actually umenyamaza sana. So since I was small, when I used to, because I'm raised in a Christian background, I used to pray a lot and read the Bible a lot. In the church, I used to be an intercessor. I really won a lot of souls back in my Christian days. I used to always be different, yeah. And for a long time, I used to fight the fact that I'm different. I wanted to be like other kids. I wanted to fit in. I didn't like the fact that I stand out. I really wanted to fit in. But the harder I tried to fit in, the harder I was pushed to. Now as an adult, when I figured like 20, 21, no, actually, when you niliingia campus at 17, I remember. And I had suffered a lot in high school because the bullying and all that, because I'm an odd P. Mimi nikiwa class kama sijashikanisha kitu, hapa. And for a long time I used to get into trouble with my classmates because wako like, ninuanga mkono tunachelewa kwenda break na kuchelewa kwenda lunch, na nikajifunza kuweka mkono chini na sio sitashika, you know. So by the time namaliza high school, hata ni grace ya God nilipata greatness ingia campus. Grace ya God, and I'm not silly. I'm a brilliant mind and I know it, and even you know it. But ni because tu nilikuwa nataka kufit in, watu wasikuwa wananikemea mimi ndio nafanya hii na hii na hii, ama kashow nikanyamaza. So nikakuwa I'm missing out a lot of things that are important for me, for my own good. So when nilienda campus, my mother told me, if you want me to pay school fee, it is your transcript that will be determining if I'm paying for the next semester. If you come home with grades that do not make me happy, darling, we won't continue with this. So in campus, I became my true self. Like, I do not care. If you think that I am a teacher's pet, or if you think I don't know what, you will say mseme, but mimi najua nisipopata hizi grades, shule inaisha.
What's going on?
Yeah, so I that's when I think I became my true self. Like, I will be who I am, shamelessly. Munikubali msinikubali, mimi sijui kwenye umetoka na nyinyi hata mjui kwenye nimetoka. After 4-5 years, mlienda kwenye mlienda, mi nilienda kwenye nilienda, tunapatana wapi? You know. And I find even in my relationships, it really kept me from a lot of trouble because I didn't ever please a man. I've never pleased a man to date. Ati, I'm going to put myself in a little box to make you happy. I tried. I really did try at some point. I really liked this guy and was like, I was willing to do whatever. But the harder I tried, the more I hated myself. Najichukia sasa mimi niko ile like, who is this person? You know. I can try, I can fake it. Lakini inafanga mahali and I resent you. I resent you for you wanting to put me in a box.
Oh.
And it becomes such powerful resentment that I hate you. I end up hating you. And I think that's why I even got divorced. Nearly, I tried to be in that box of a good wife and do this thing, learn a new religion and everything. But that was not me. You know, it was not me. Over time, I'm like, why can't I be Christian and still you love me as I am? You know, why can't I, you know? So by the time I was working out, it was really like, I mean, I can't fake it anymore.
Umefika mwisho.
Hey. But I've also learned, like, when I stopped being a practicing Christian and became spiritual, like, it's a personal relationship, me and my God. It does not have to be in an organized religion, but there's this relationship I'm cultivating. I learned that there are still small voices and very many things that come to your mind and really direct you as a person in the spiritual realm, you know. And we were talking with Felix and he was like, the harsh reality about this is that you now become very straightforward. It's yes, no, they're never maybes.
True.
And it feels like it's a spirit that is, I don't know if it's your true self, that you're becoming your true self, or if that spirit that has been whispering to you and making you a better version of yourself over time overtakes the old you and you become a whole new person. Nona.
Wow.
But unakuwa very straight. Si ile ati kuna kuvumiliana, ni hivi ama si hivi na ni hivyo. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening with my network.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my network just buffed it over.
Oh, I'm wondering.
Wow, you know.
But I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done with my long speech. Mine can go on and on.
No,
Actually,
at least I've heard from a lady's perspective.
But for me, I feel like a woman without a spiritual backing is not a woman. Oh my gosh, I pity that kind of a person. Oh my gosh, now that too, like I feel mercy for them because of all the pits they have to fall into. Yet they don't have to. Do you know, machozi ya mwanamke inaweza bomoa dunia mzima. The tears of a woman. Especially if the woman is like a mother. They move the heavens and the earth a lot. So if you don't know who you are, it becomes quite dark.
So, maybe another question here.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. When's the perfect time to settle? When do you think it's a perfect time for, you know, this male and the female to settle down and maybe have a marriage? Because umesema sahi watu wasichana Nairobi at their early 20s, it's very risky to date them, you know.
Okay, now remember, I was clear that I am not a Christian woman, right? But I said I'm a spiritual woman. And in my spiritual studies, I have learned some things that I find Christians are not ready to accept, but I'll still share them with you. I do not feel like a man and woman are meant to stay together as a couple.
Why?
It can't work. It will never work. It has never worked and it will never work. Let me explain it. How you think and how I think are very different, you know? But at some point, we're supposed to come together for the sake of procreation, right? Procreate and get children.
True.
Yes. But at the end of the day, the harsh reality is we are animals. We are Homo sapiens, right? And we are animals. We are human beings are animals, right? And it is not in any, as a mammal actually, mammals, it is not natural for us to be in monogamous relationships. Monogamous relationships came about as a way to control society, especially the time when there was a lot of disease. So it was considered it's good for monogamy to try and control the spread of these diseases and manage everything. But now we're living in a society where most of these diseases have a cure. And now the purpose of monogamy and that lifelong pairing doesn't make sense. But at the same time, there are special situations when you think of a human being in terms of a spirit as a soul. There are souls that come to this world and can hack it by themselves. They can achieve their purpose by themselves, but there are souls that come into this world as pairs.
Wow.
That's why you find there are relationships that actually work. Chokweli, they do. But most don't. No. Most don't. And then, you know, the harsh reality about men, nawambianga mnasikia vibaya, na mimi wacha tu niseme tu initoke, lakini sina ubaya, but I'll also explain it and I'm sure it will make perfect sense. In most cases, the soulmate of a man is not a woman, it's a man. And the soulmate of a woman is not a man, it's another woman. Don't take it from a sexual perspective, take it literally, ile ya the most pain you've experienced in your life, your darkest days, haukwenda kushare it with a woman. You're able to share it with your bros. Wale unatanga bros, ama your bestie, who's another man. No. And your longest relationships, even at your age, which date way back, are not with a particular lady, they are with a particular guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Huyu ndio umelia pamoja, ndio anajua mashida zako. Hata ukipata bibi, huyu ndio utakuwa unamwambia like, when your wife maybe you don't have money, unashindwa kumexplainia because she looks at you like the breadwinner. But huyu unaenda unamwambia birthday kuko hivi na hivi na hivi. And that's actually your soulmate. What else do you want a soulmate to be? It's that person you can walk through life with, truly.
Hey, you're so deep, you know. Umetoacha hapa shallow end.
Yes, ndio maana kwanza mimi naumianga nyi watu mkianza kufikiria ati it's like it's so important. I feel I don't know, I think leo nimekuwa tu nikirudia the same thing. I was talking to some guy, he's called Shubat Shift, ni vegetarian na Felix. And he's spreading, he calls himself doubt. He's trying to spread doubt into people to question religion and perhaps do better. Create a world that's a bit fair. And I was telling him, we were in another platform another time, and it was Christians, and they were giving us all these lectures, and we're trying to tell them our perspective, but they were actually laughing at us. Literally laughing. And they even said, us, we are having a Christian discussion. We welcomed you to our panel, but we believe in whatever we believe. And you people, if you clearly do not want to believe in what we believe, you can always leave the panel. You don't have to come here fighting us and trying to explain to us how the Bible is wrong and all that. We don't want to hear that. That is not our belief. No. In a normal world, you respect that. You don't fight it, you know. But he really believes in whatever he was saying, and he was trying to be defensive about it till it became a bit ugly because words were being exchanged. For me, I was like, I'm having dinner, and this whole conversation is giving me a bad taste. Adios, guys. I left on that account. I was like, hatuelewani na hamtaki tuelewane, so hakuna haja tushinde tukigombana tujaribu kuelewana. What am I driving at? Everything in life works like a volcano. Volcano, before you see the actual volcano, things have been boiling underground for a long time. The eruption is the last phase of it. And that's when you start saying, oh, there's been a volcano eruption. But it's been brewing for a long time. That's
Yeah.
the same way I find when the time is right, I the Lord will make it right. Sindio? That's
Yeah.
what you people say. When the time is right, I the Lord will make it right. If you are meant to settle down with someone, if you are meant to meet that person you think you need, most times you actually don't. You just need yourself and God, and you're good. When the time is right, it will just happen. You don't need to have a time frame at when I'm 30, when I'm 20, when I'm 40. It won't work because now you are actually even going against God because you're now planning.
Mhm.
You're planning, unapanga. But you know what they say about your
Okay.
plans and God's plans?
What's what? What?
What you say about your plans and God's plans? Most times when you plan, He laughs. And unless He approves your plan, it doesn't mean anything and it won't even come to flourishing. You know that?
Yeah, true.
The plans of man belong to
Don't.
man, but the answer comes from the Lord. That's how you say it.
Of course, that's what we say.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm saying. Your responsibility is to sit down and be like, I have particular things I'd want to do in my life. I would want to start a music school. I would want to travel the world. I would want to learn a new skill. I would want to be maybe even learn trading from Elysian. Okay. As you learn all these things and you're enjoying life, every day going to bed happy that I have learned something, I'm living life, I'm winning, you know? In that
Mhm.
enjoyment, if someone is supposed to come out your way, they'll just come and they'll add to the happiness.
But some they don't add up.
It's unajua, most of the times ukichunguza, most of the relationships that don't work out, you knew they wouldn't work out, but you forced them. From the
Yo,
very
that's
first
true.
day, you knew.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. And there's a guy, you know, your gut is telling you, this is not going anywhere.
Mm.
But I don't know, it's your brain or your heart. It's forcing you into
Unajua tu, yani you're delaying the inevitable. But no matter how much you delay, it will eventually come to pass. So now, what is your responsibility as a human being? Actually, in this 20 nini? Hi, hello. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. In this 2026, learn to just be, go with the flow, do your part, achana na hiyo ingine completely. Do not want to control anything. Hi ma'am, I'm good, how are you? Just go with the flow and let everything else. Imagine if you lived like a child. You know, I feel children are the ones who actually even enjoy life. Wow, wako true. Sometimes I look at my son and I'm like, guy, hata ushtukangi, unajua tuko home, utakula, utasoma nini nini, uko tu. Are we not children of God pia hata sisi, hata kama tumekuwa wakubwa? Mimi ndio nimekuwa wakubwa, but we still have the inner child, you know? Why can't you just surrender? Unasema tu, be grateful. Even for that one meal, sometimes ile inakaa tu bare minimum, but ukiamka hivi ushake hivi, there is no part of your body that is in pain. There is no, kuna wenye wanalilia health, si ndio? You're in good health.
Yeah, true.
Your finances are not the best, but at least you're somewhere, you know? There's so much, but you're just looking at it like from, if I meet a particular person, they'll complete me, they'll add value to my life. And I feel if truly God is God, He'll actually make sure you never meet that person until the day you start to appreciate life without that person. Because truly, they come to complement you, they don't come to complete you. I'm blessed. Sorry if I was a bit rude in 2025. No hard feelings. I no hard feelings at all, sweetie. New year, new me. New year, new you too. You know, I don't know if I'm a normal person, but you know, you can hurl insults at me, major insults. You can say crazy things, even do crazy things, and hurt me. But once my heart heals, like okay, once I really feel bad, I cry. About it. Ikishanitoka, I will not ever hold it against you that you did. nikisha kusamehea nishalia nishanitoka, kesho tunaishi tu vizuri like nothing happened. I don't know how to hold.
Oh, yes, so you're different from others. Can I tell you something? Let me be honest.
Yeah.
This, honestly, since the person that was so close to me decided to, do that thingy, like walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was left alone. I was like, oh, now what's happening? Because December imeshaanza, the holiday seasons they are tougher when you don't have your person.
Really?
Because you are free, you're not going to work. So most of the times you just be thinking of them. But when you're at work, at least you're distracting yourself, you are busy. But when holiday seasons ikifika, and then you don't have your person, like you've part ways, it will be so tough. So I was just chilling at home, and then I was like, you know what, 2026, I pray that I meet new people with different perspectives and see what is happening today, like today.
The first day of the year. In a few minutes, it's going to be the second day of the year. In 2 minutes.
Like 2 minutes. Yeah, you've said something here, maybe unknowingly,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe I've started looking like I really need to look at me now, not someone to come and complete what I have. Yeah. As you said, the universe can just can draw you closer to some people. If the universe wanted me to hear whatever you've said, maybe I'm thankful for it.
Yeah. I've learned to truly. Hi, Saint Shalom. How are you?
Sister, how are you?
I'm good.
I had to come up and say, when we met at was it 2 days ago on the King's Son's live?
Yeah.
I was a bit, I was a bit in my feelings, so I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
It's okay. No hard feelings. You said that you're sorry that day. Do you remember you actually told me you're sorry that day? Do you remember?
Yeah.
And imagine I just forgave you and I moved. Like, I've not been thinking about it. I was just like...
That's good. The thing is, I was talking to some people today on the same live, and not the same people, but similar comments were coming to say Allah is God, or the Quran is true, and I like the way you introduced your testimony. You spoke of your experience. You read some of these books, and I also spoke of my experience with reading the same book that you read. It's just that obviously when we were speaking, sorry. Can I take this call? I will be back in a minute.
It's okay. Okay. Again, I'm thinking about that particular day and I'm like, oh my God. The Maasai in me was so offended. I was enjoying some good goat meat, and people were there. They made me have to weigh what is more important, my goat meat or this conversation. Saint Shalom.
Yes.
I'm laughing about it now.
So,
I'm saying. It was an intense.
Well, I was so sad. I should not have lashed out at you. So I'm sorry.
It's perfectly fine.
I'm sorry about.
This is a whole new year.
Thank you.
You have 363 days to.
It is a new year.
Yes. To do better and greater.
Sorry. Can I follow Julie then?
Yeah, you can follow.
Okay. What do you believe, Mr. Julie Dance?
I don't know if I will be judged when I say that.
No, we don't judge here. Lemayan, hi. He's a Christian. He's a
I'm
very
a
good Christian.
I'm a Christian.
Are you a Christian, Mr. Julie
Yeah.
Dance? Oh, okay. What kind of Christian, if I may ask? Are you Catholic, Orthodox?
Orthodox.
Orthodox. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Please follow me too. I do
I followed
believe.
you.
Oh, okay. I do believe there's a lot to we can talk about because I believe that the catechism and Marian apparitions and Marian worship is what separates Catholics and Christians and Orthodox and Christians. But this is a topic that we can discuss another time because I don't expect that you're willing to defend the catechism right now.
Right now, no. I was just learning from our beautiful lady here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I understand. And the beautiful lady, are you going to marry her? You mustn't just call people beautiful.
No, all my days.
All my days, I'm anti-marriage.
Oh, I'm married. I have a wife. But I just wanted to say to Miss, is there a name? Can you tell me how to pronounce your name?
My name is
Sure.
Elysian.
Why
It's
you
Greek
sound
for
like
heaven
this?
and bliss. It means heavenly, blissful, peaceful. Yeah.
Peaceful.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to say while I do have the chance on this day that like you, I went through a few books, a few texts, because I was born into the church. I was born, without a choice about what I should believe. So the minute that, or as soon as I got to varsity, I had the opportunity to choose, for myself what to believe. And I started with but was it the Bhagavad or whatever,
Bhagavad
the
Gita.
Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah.
Yes, I started with that one because I lived with a Hindu family. I saw their sacrifices and, I saw already that there were too many gods. So I did not believe that could be a saving faith.
They
I
have
went
too many
on to-
deities, but at the end of the day, they have like how you have a trinity. They have a trinity of God. You know how you have God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit? They also have the trinity, which is Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. That trinity.
Can they save? Do they even offer salvation?
But what I understand is, if you truly read the Gita and you read the Bible, you find like they tend to borrow from each other. If
There's
you
nothing that
they
sorry,
do that, you
my-
see, one, the Trinity, and you know how you people talk about Christ and his responsibilities, okay, the role he came to play. It's the same that Krishna came to play in the Mahabharata.
When did Krishna live?
During the Mahabharata, that war.
I'm just saying which period, which
I don't
era?
I don't remember the era because he's always reincarnated, and that is not even his last reincarnation anyway. I think, funny enough, the best person for you to have this discussion with, he's going to be here in like 2 days. When he comes, he will explain to you in details because he really has been able to bridge the gap. He's 7. My same trader, he understands Hinduism, Christianity, and Islam perfectly to the core.
there's no one who can understand.
Not really
the-
understanding, but he knows, he can like tell you the era and the time frame and all this and what was happening that led to this more than I can.
But why would you? Okay, my sister, why would you want to know the era when a false deity lived? I'm trying to, in a very polite way, get to allow you not to kick me off your stage. If you allow me to
No,
stay on your
let me
stage.
answer your question. You see how you said you read the Bhagavad Gita because you found yourself staying in a Hindu family, with Hindu family, something like that. I, on the other hand, I fell in love with a Hindu man and I got married to that man. So this became my new reality, right? And I bore children that are Hindu, you know? So I needed to know I'm bringing in children and the universe has allowed this kind of setting. I need to know if I'm going to be a mother is one who actually introduces a child to religion. I have been Christian since I was born, but I'm now married to a Hindu man and I'm going to have children who stand in the middle. Where do I stand? Where do they stand? So I have to
Can
learn.
I suggest something?
I had to learn.
Can I suggest something? If you are going to decide to follow the Hindu religion, at least give your children a chance at, finding the one true God by at least giving them a Bible. Because the minute anyone reads the Bible, it just makes sense.
And I'm telling you, being the wise
grew up-
woman that I think I am, I did give that to my son. I gave him the 3 books. I gave him, because he likes, we have study time in our house. I gave him the 3 books. And I allowed him to watch the videos, like, these children Bible stories, and they also have Hindu Bible stories, and they have Islamic Islamic Quran stories, all that. So I let him, because I feel like most of us are Christians because we were born Christian, so we didn't really have a choice. But for him in particular, I have given him the opportunity to read and all this and choose for himself, because I feel as a parent, you're not supposed to impose your belief on your children. Once the cord is cut, that's a whole individual. Your responsibility was bringing them here and guiding them, but the decisions they make are supposed to be completely their own.
Can I ask you a question that I think I asked on that live that we were on 2 days ago, but because there were too many people, I didn't get a proper response from you. When you read the Quran, did you understand it?
To date, I still don't understand a lot of things because there are so many dark things. There's so many things I don't agree with myself.
So when you don't agree with some things, do you think those things could be from God? The things that are obviously not godly, do you think they're from God?
I feel like God has very many attributes, and even those attributes that you do not agree with are also his attributes. He says he's a jealous God, right? He's a vengeful God, right? You don't agree with being vengeful and you don't agree with jealousy, but these are still attributes of God.
Can I ask a question then?
Yeah.
Vengeful, I see. Jealous, I see. But deceiver, is that another attribute of the Christian God?
I think for you, deception comes from the devil. I think the devil is one who's referred to as the deceiver in the Bible.
Yeah. So I'm just asking if one of the other gods of the other people call themselves the greatest deceiver, could that be the same God as the Christian God?
I don't know, because what I have learned, what I do personally at a personal level, I I feel like I'm still young. I'm very young, and I'm still learning a lot. And the most active spiritual phase of my life has actually been between 2016 and now. But most active has actually been between 2022 and now. It's when I'm like awakening to a lot of things and asking
But
questions and being okay with
but
answers and all that.
but you need to at least distinguish between the gods. Remember, the Hindu gods are many. The
We don't call
Islamic
them
god.
gods. They don't ever kindly refrain using the word God when you're referring to deities. We call them deities.
The deities, yeah.
Because
I
God,
believe that
God at the end of the day is just God. It's it's like saying Allah.
okay.
You cannot say Allah is a he or she, whatever. Allah is just Allah, and God is just God. When you refer to anything less than God as God, it's wrong. That's why
The
you
thing
call them
is,
deities.
Allah allows certain things that Yahweh does not allow.
Mm-hmm.
Allah allows a prophet, to speak on his behalf and marry a 6-year-old. Allah allows a prophet to wear the same wife's clothes to receive revelation. Allah allows the same prophet to receive his revelation in a cave where there's no one to witness. And then he goes to Waraka, his wife's uncle, I think, to say, who is this that I've seen? And then Waraka says, you've seen Gabriel. But, he says that it's the same angel that Moses saw, Jibril. But Moses in the Bible never saw Jibril. I'm just saying that you need to connect dots. I have the Quran right here with me. When you read the Quran, there's nothing that makes sense. The chapters of the Quran are written. There's the cattle, the bees. The chapters are written. There's the chapter on Mary and the chapter on women. It doesn't make sense. Don't try to find eternal life from a book that is man-made. The Quran can very easily be refuted. It has contradictions. They say Jesus did not die on the cross. We all know, and history proves that Jesus died on a cross. And his followers saw him again. And, that means he resurrected. I'm just saying that there are books that don't deserve for us to think of them as holy. This Quran that I have in front of me, it says the Holy Quran. There's nothing holy about the Quran. The only thing holy in the scriptures is the sacrifice in Leviticus. God is holy. No one else is holy. So the claim that these books make that, there's anything else holy except for God is blasphemous. And I don't think that we should be venturing into those, those areas where we are being misled. Our God, visited Africa way before colonialism, but yet we have people saying, you got your Bible because of the white man. I don't believe that. We are the first people to believe. Our Christ, our God, went into Egypt in hiding. There is no other book that makes sense, I believe. My sister Elysian, there is no other book that gives us our origin than, other than the Bible. There is no other book that cannot contradict itself. Our God tells us in that book that he cannot lie. He brought us out of Egypt. He offers us a way to be saved, not by our works, because there's nothing, there's nothing we can do. We can remain in unbelief, or we can actually believe that 6,000 years ago or so, God created the heavens and the earth, and He told us not to eat of one fruit. But you and I and Julie Dance, we are not capable of obeying that one command. We are not. It, our history, which is documented in the Bible, shows us that the people that God chose could not even obey Him. Time and time again, you see in scripture, in the Judges, in the book of the Judges, Israel, turned away from God, and He gave them away to the Midianites. He gave them away to the Amalekites. He gave them away to many nations. But I'm saying to you, all of that was so that you and I can get to know this one true God.
I don't agree with you at all. At all.
Mm-hmm.
And even the only thing that is paralleling in my mind is, especially when you said about Leviticus, I thought about the Levites. I think I remember, not to detail, but I remember that when the Lord chose the Levites, He said that these are going to be the people who can enter where the Ark of the Covenant was put, and they can do the sacrifices and everything. And I remember when Samuel came and he had to judge Eli and his sons, these were priests, right? But these were priests who were taking from the poor, and they were doing things that were not according to the Levites should actually be doing things. Am I right so far?
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, when the Levites were chosen by God, one rule was supposed to stand. One rule stands, that he who the Lord has appointed, who has the anointing of the Lord. If I wake up today and they say I have the anointing of the Lord, I might say things that you do not agree with, but you must always remember, I said and I have claimed, and you can confirm that I have the anointing of the Lord. Because even the pastors and the priests initially start with the true anointing of God. And you can see, to the point of considering the words of this particular person, you see God in them. But over time, they might lose the grace of God by their actions and by their deeds and everything, and they become men living for themselves, for their own glory and not for the glory of God. But you, as a person, have no right to judge these people. You cannot judge them. You can only leave the judgment to come from God.
Okay. My sister?
That is exactly my greatest issue with Christians. It's always that, the fact that you feel it's okay to judge others. You feel it's okay to justify and say that this person is right and this person is wrong. And I feel that is the greatest shortcoming of being a Christian.
Can I share? That is not what we should be doing as Christians.
You judge a lot, and it's your what's that to be? It's what chased me from the church, the judgment. Because the judgment belongs only to God.
Can I tell you what we are supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
And I agree with you, because even I am judged by people who consider themselves Christian, because they focus on what not to do, what to do, and what festivals to keep and what festivals not to keep. But I'm telling you now that when you read this book, it's a big book, but it can be read, when you read this book, you see that we are sinful from Adam and Eve,
He who is born of a woman, just by the virtue of being born of a woman, is a sinner. And we carry mortal sin. You know that?
here's the thing. I don't know about mortal or whatever type of sin. I just know that
Mortal just
sin.
means the fact that you're born and you'll die. Immortal means that you cannot die. You're infinite.
There's only one person who's immortal.
And he's not a person. One entity that's immortal.
Well,
Without gender.
okay, but
Not he, not she.
what I'm saying is what we see in the scriptures is that there is a creator.
Mm-hmm.
That creator claims to be Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
And then for 4,000 years, there are prophecies about who and how we are going to be saved by. Yeah? And then he comes and does the same miracles that he did very early on, you know, from Genesis. We see that this God of ours is called the angel of God or the angel of Yahweh. He rescues people from Egypt. He heals the blind. He heals the leprous. And he does those things also in the New Testament. You know, so I just, if you allow me, Miss Edison, to come on your live a few more times, I would like to just lay the foundation for what I believe is, you know, in the scriptures. If you read, you know, in the scriptures, Jesus is our God. He's always been our God. He's called the angel of the Lord. He's called the Word of God. He's called Yahweh. He's called many names, but he's there in the Old Testament. And he just comes through also in the New Testament, and we see him. That's why even the blind people say, Son of David. You know, they call him Son of David. They're blind. They don't even see him. They just hear the words that he's speaking, and they say, this is the Son of David. This is the prophesied Messiah. You know, that's why I don't expect for you to accept it or accept that what I'm saying is truth. But I just want us to be able to maybe reason about some of the books that you've read, if that's okay.
I know, but you know, for me, the hardest thing about Christianity is usually the fact that even the Bible itself has too many extractions. Like there are so many. When you go to the Vatican, are you? I think I see you Saint Shalom. I think, are you Catholic or Orthodox?
No, Catholics and Orthodox are not Christians.
You are.
I'm a Christian.
But why do you have the ST?
Yeah, well, I want Catholics to follow me so that they can learn the truth. Catholics are not Christians. Orthodox are not Christians. Christians are Christians. Catholics pray to Mary. Orthodox pray to Mary too. Christians pray to God.
But I'm just saying, for me, I feel like the first thing is, until the day the Vatican will give those books that are hidden in their basements and stuff, those scriptures that were removed, because you know the Bible that we read today was kind of edited, let's say edited, to fit the needs of the people who compiled it. But there are so many parts that were left out, you know, like the book of Enoch. The book of Enoch is very important, and you cannot say that it's important. Why was it removed? Until the Christians can truly give the truth as it was, without any editing, so without any removals to fit people, I'll always have issues.
Can I tell you something about those books? The extra, well, they call them the Deuterocanon or whatever. The extra books, right? Because us Christians believe We have the canon with 66 books. The Catholics believe in 70 something. The
72.
Orthodox believe in more books. But I'm telling you now, if you read those other books, you will not find God in them.
Why? But they belong to the Bible.
Okay. Okay.
Why were they
belong
removed?
to the Catholic Bible. They belong to the Catholic Bible. They don't belong to the Christian Bible. Catholics are not Christians.
They are. To some
No,
extent.
they're pagans who want to associate with Christianity.
How are they
I'm
pagans
telling
if
you.
they worship the mother of your Lord?
Yeah, they worship the mother. God does not have a mother.
Of your Lord.
God does not have a mother.
And
Can I
God
say
does not
something?
even have a gender. Do you know that?
Can I
God
say
does not have a
something?
mother, does not have a father, does not have a gender. Yes, Julie Dens.
Okay, you know, God is so mysterious and God is so mighty. The reason why He's so mighty is because He left us to search deep, to go deep, to study hard for us to understand Him. But I do think me as with my faith, that God has allowed me to have this space where I could experience Him through people, through my study, through experiences like revelation. And when you in this aspect of God has a mother, doesn't have a mother, I don't think God just borrowed a womb from Mary, for that Jesus is the flesh that is the word that became flesh. So tukianza kusema like God had a mother, this is your mother,
But
this is what.
no, but let me just say, I don't know if it's more patriarchal or not. As a woman, I feel like a womb has always been a vessel. That it's the vessel that spirits use to come to this physical world, right? And
Spirits.
yes, like for you to get a human body, you have to come through a womb, right? And for Jesus to experience life as a human, he had to have a physical form. That's why he was born of this woman. And her purpose can never be demeaned, as people want to just say, oh, they could have used any womb, or it's just a womb. She was very integral. And I feel like God didn't just choose a random person. There were particular things that were in this lady that are not in many of us today, that made her qualify to be the mother of the Lord.
Wait, are you from a Catholic or Orthodox background?
My father is Catholic.
Yeah, there is nothing in scripture that says that Mary is more than, what she should be. What we find is that the Catholic Church has put her on a pedestal. Can you please Google, I saw you have a laptop. Can you please Google the glories of Mary?
Let me see. For me, I'm a student of life. There's nothing that gives me more joy than learning.
That's why I came back to say I'm sorry about the way I spoke the other day. But
okay.
please find the glories of Mary.
Yeah. So
by
there's so many
his name.
Saint Alphonsus.
Liguori. Alfonso Liguori, maybe?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, Saint.
The Glories of Mary. That book is sanctioned by the Catholic Church. And in that book, you find a lot of things about Mary that, the Bible doesn't teach. Like she burned 1,500 people because they didn't want to honor her. That she commands God, that she lets people in the back door of heaven because she's the mother of God. There are so many things. They glorify Mary more than she should be glorified. I don't believe that should be, our Christian walk. We shouldn't have to believe that Mary is sinless, for example. That's a dogma of the Catholic Church. We shouldn't believe that she was assumed to heaven. We know what the Bible says about the people who are assumed to heaven. We shouldn't believe that she's sinless. Only Jesus is sinless. We shouldn't believe, there are so many things that we shouldn't believe. And that's why, I come on this platform. Muslims, they believe that Catholics believe, according to Catechism 841, if you Google CCC 841, if you just Google CCC 841 and read it for me, please, while I, take a break.
CCC 841.
Yeah, that CCC 841, and read what it says.
The Catholic Church recognizes in other religions that such among shadows and images for the God who is unknown yet near, since he gives life and breath. What is this?
If you find the actual
I've actually opened it. I was wondering, okay.
Yeah, if you find the catechism from their website, just read the actual paragraph.
Says, the church's relationship with Muslims, right? That one, right? 841, right?
Yeah.
The plan of salvation also includes those who acknowledge the Creator in the first place, amongst whom are the Muslims. These profess to hold the faith of Abraham, and together with us, they adore the one merciful God, mankind's judge, on the last day.
Would any Christian ever say that they worship the same God as the Muslims? It's not possible. Just type CCC 2679, please.
CCC?
2679.
I think if I'm here, I can just search that one was 841. So this one is 8?
No, 2679.
2679. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. 2679 says Mary is the perfect orans prayer, in brackets, prayer, a figure of the church. When we pray to her, we are...
Sorry, can you say that again? Can you read that again? When we what?
When we pray to her, we are adhering with her.
Sorry, do Christians pray to anyone except for God? Can you read that again from the beginning?
Mary is the perfect prayer, a figure of the church. When we pray to her, we are adhering with her to the plan of the Father, who sends his Son to save all men. Like the beloved disciples, who welcome Jesus's mother into our homes, for she has become the mother of all the living. We can pray with and to her. The prayer of the church is sustained by the prayer of Mary and united with it in hope.
Do you believe that?
I'm so
Julie Dance. It's easy, right?
I'm so lost right now.
Easy. You have to be lost, because that's not Christianity. If you are basing Christianity on the Catholic Church, it's wrong. That's why I'm saying to you, my sister, Jesus is not found in that church or the Orthodox Church or the Muslim congregation. I want you to please, if you allow me, we can talk, we can read the scriptures properly so that I can show you our Creator. Our Creator is not Allah. Our Creator does not share his attributes with Allah. Oh, Mary, We don't pray to Mary. The catechism, that Catholic catechism says we pray to Mary. When we pray to, she's the perfect prayer, the perfect orans.
Yeah,
There,
organs.
there is even the rosary where they say Holy Mary, Mother of what. We don't do that as Christians. That's why people think, Christianity is one of the religions. No.
But let me ask something.
Mm-hmm.
This one is completely off. Forgive me for the question I'm about to ask. But
Please.
when you say you're Christian, you follow Christ, right? Right?
Yes, Christ like.
Higher. So when they say they're Muslims, they follow Allah, right? When they say they're Hindu, they follow the trinity of Hinduism, which is Vishnu, Krishna, and Brahma. So it's a belief system that people have chosen for themselves. So why is this particular one, yours, of Christ, feeling the need to impose your belief on others who have a different belief?
Okay. Here's
Can I
my.
say something? Can I say something?
Because it feels like you're forcing it to our next, like you have, this is the truth, this is the only truth. Everybody else seems to be okay with everything else. Why?
Only Muhammad experienced what you just did with your neck. You know that? If Muhammad was choked, yeah.
I know.
The angel said, Ikra, read. How can God not know that Muhammad doesn't know how to read and force him to read? It's a false religion. But keep going. Sorry, my brother.
Okay. According to my understanding, because I've been following Christ, Jesus was the only person, person who died and rose again and never died again.
Amen.
You get?
Actually true.
Yeah, and he's the only person that died and didn't, he didn't get help from anyone to rise again. So that one gives me, more clarity in following Christ. Yeah.
But you do know the only issue Elysian has is the fact that she does not understand why you have to follow someone to live. Why can't you just be your true identity? Why can't you just be yourself?
Shalom.
That's my only.
Shalom. You can hear me there.
Yeah, I can help. Miss Elysium, do you have a Bible?
Yeah. Today I've been looking at this Bible so many times. I also have
Do you have a Quran?
I have right now in the house I have a Gita and I have a Quran. I have a Gita and I have a Bible. I don't have a Quran in the house.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. You can, even if I have a Quran and it's useless, believe me, I'm telling you, because
Gita, Gita.
the Bhagavad Gita, yeah. I have read the Quran and I keep reading it. I have it right next to me. There is nothing in that book that saves. Allah does not save you. Muhammad even says, I don't know where I'm going. In the Quran, and their hadiths, all of them have to go through hell. They have to go to hell. Only jihad, blowing up people, gets them directly into heaven. There is no God in Islam. They say they come from Hagar, who is the mother of Ishmael. They say that Muhammad comes from him. But I can show you that
the Ishmaelites are the ones who actually brought about Islam.
But I can show you in the Bible that Hagar has nothing to do with Arab.
She does, when she was sent away with her son in the desert and all that.
Yeah, but okay, can you read? Can I ask you to read
and
that
because
place?
the promise was very simple, that the descendants of Abraham would inherit the earth, he'd promised. And he is a son who's been chased away, and he deserves to also get a share of these. So that's why he became the father.
Can I read that particular part in the scripture
Yes.
that has to do with Hagar?
Yeah.
Okay. It's in Genesis.
I'll also be reading it with you. I'll check my notes.
Yeah, I just want to open it quickly.
Today I've learned a lot of things I didn't know. Huh? I'm shocked.
What did you learn?
No, I'm just learning about the glories of Mary, and I'm like, okay, this is a bit extra.
Oh. Did you read where she burnt 1,500 people?
I didn't even know she burnt anyone. When did she even have the time to burn people?
That's was that real?
I thought this story ended very fast, like after Christ was crucified and then he rose again from the dead, and then now we start reading about the apostles and all the missions that they were sent. Why is Mary burning people? As who? That's the question.
And why?
And why? Hey, she has overdone her role.
So, let me check quickly. What was I looking for?
You're looking for the verse that talks about Ishmael and Hagar.
Ishmael, yes. Hagar. Hagar.
It's Genesis chapter 17, verse 20.
Can you read for me, please? What version are you reading?
I'm on Google. Sorry.
I know. Oh, yeah, that's fine. But you can read for me.
It says in the Bible, yes, the Bible states that in Genesis chapter 17, verse 20, that God promised Abraham.
Wait, can you read the Bible, not the synopsis from AI?
Oh, you want me to read the actual verse?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me open. Genesis 17, verse 20.
Maybe
There's so many
let's start
versions.
from verse 1.
There is the NIV, there is the NLT. Which version do you want me to read?
Then KJV maybe. Or ESV. English Standard Version.
Yeah, that is usually the best.
Okay.
As for Ishmael, I have
from verse
heard
1.
you. Huh?
From verse 1.
From verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait, that's a long one. You read it. That's too long for me to read.
Okay, maybe you can read that one verse.
No, I don't mind. You read it because I've just been talking for hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's Genesis 17.
Yeah.
Genesis 17. What version? And KJV. Okay. When Abraham was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to Abraham and said to him, I am Almighty God, walk before me and be blameless,